Okay, imagine this. Imagine you live at Golden Gate Palms Nursery, but not Golden Gate Palms as it exists today, but rather Golden Gate Palms as a beautiful village of Montecito-style Santa Barbara, Golden Coast, classy Mediterranean-style stucco, red roof, white stucco homes with beautiful Moroccan tile and luxuriant tropical foliage all around it. I know that this is not that, but this is something similar here in Oakland. This was a church, and they basically ripped it out and they put it in this high density place. So I'm thinking like, okay, we have this long lot, right? Long lot. We have 3 acres over there. Do I need 3 acres? Probably not. The whole back of the nursery, I can create this parabola shape of like 3 separate big building villages with a road in the back. You can access the garages because that's the north side. That's the shady side. You don't even want to hang out there. You want to be on the south side. All those buildings focus all of that sunlight inward to a beautiful central pool party area. The whole thing is cloaked in all the Gary Gragg vegetation. It's a 3-story high. This is 2 stories. Mine would probably be 3-story high, super cool village style. Maybe the lower floor is all like just garages and stuff like that. But anyway, this is a super high quality thing. Now they've packed in a lot of stuff here, but it's really pretty because they have lots of foliage. And then you step out. There's gonna be a big, outside the pool area, there'll be a big solid wall, like 8-foot stucco wall. And there'll be a big solid gate. And the only way you get in is if you're a resident. Outside that gate, though, is a smaller, more beautiful Golden Gate Palms nursery with a couple restaurants, probably Mexican-themed restaurants to go with the flow. And you have special events there. You have bands playing. It's basically the coolest place to live on Earth. That's what I'm envisioning here. Let's take a tour of this place, see what's possible on a small, this is also a really cool garden tour. I love what they did. Look at this 2 stacked retaining wall. It's beautiful ledger stone. This is Arizona flagstone style ledger stone. You got a nice little curve down below. You got beautiful plants. You've got Camellia sasanqua. It's going to bloom in October. You've got really colorful, so it's the Golden Gate Palms color, phormium here. You've got sword ferns. You've got some nice nandina, beautiful wintertime berries. You've got some solanum potato vine up there blooming in the middle of winter. Here's a beautiful tree, a Matinus boyaria from Chile. And it looks like a weeping willow, but of course a willow would have no foliage in the wintertime. This one does. Small tree. And yeah, I'm looking at this. And the people even have their little miniature gardens in there. I wonder if I could just climb up there. Should I be bold? Should I be bold and get up there? That's a pretty big step here. Oh, okay. Okay. I did it. All right. Excuse me. Cool little courtyards. Your little private little garden. All walled off from the world. And then another little secret entrance. You only get in if you have the code. We can walk around and see this thing. Look, here's some leftover camellia flowers. We got some bougainvillea. Put the bougainvillea up against the sky right there. We'll have all kinds of tropical plants. And you can even grow your own lemon tree back there. We'll have a Gary Gragg rules and regulations of what kind of plants you can plant. So that way it goes with the theme. But beautiful. Look at all these flowers. Look at this. Oh, hello. I love your gardens. Anyway, look at this, Loriopetalum. Beautiful thing. But look at this beautiful arbor coming in. This tells you about how much space you really need to get in and out. It's a full-on village feeling. Real beautiful, enchanting village feeling. Look at the secret pathways. This is, look at this stone step. Where do you see that in multi-family housing? That is a really custom, cool stone step. Anyway, let's see. How many units are there? I have no idea. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Looks like they have 6. And they have little car slots in between them. That's interesting. So these are individual little buildings. I wonder how we would do that. But I'm going to measure this and see how wide you need to be able to turn these cars around. Fit 2 cars in these slots. You could actually have a tunnel here and have the building connect on top. But all kinds of beautiful balconies. And yeah, I like it. Yeah, so, but look at the detail. This is beautiful. Look at that. I really like this development. There is some stucco here, but mostly it's wood shingle. Let's take a look over here and see what it's like. Cute little planter edges. You don't need a lot of planter, look. You only need a foot, 1 foot. Put in your sword fern and it looks just absolutely gorgeous, right? This is such a beautiful botanical. Here's a typical courtyard. So pretty. It's a peaceful place to live. Look at that. Everybody needs a lemon tree. But anyway, I'm gonna get an aerial on this. Look at copper gutters. Where do you see copper gutters in multi-family housing units? Look at these copper gutters. That's high class. Wow. This is not cheap. Look at the beautiful flagstone details. Flagstone patio. This is high end. High end. Beautiful door. Look at that door. So this looks like a garden show. Anyway, so that's kind of the idea. The lot is not very big. I'm gonna get on Google Earth, measure this thing out, and maybe transpose something like this onto the Golden Gate Palms site. And then, wouldn't that be awesome? Look at this. Oh, they even built this high quality wall all the way around the corner. And the only person who sees it back here is the neighbor. You know how much this kind of wall costs? And look at the fence, super high quality with lattice work. Anyway, I'm really not so into multifamily housing as a rule, because it just like covers the earth too much, I think. But this was a really good mitigating solution for that. There's not a lot of square footage of actual dirt on this property in relation to how many square feet the property is. But they've made absolutely the most use they can of the limited square footage that they have of dirt left over after accommodating so many humans in a living environment. So whoever did this should be very proud. And it looks like they got their wisteria coming out. It's not blooming right now, but it's gonna be getting ready to bloom pretty soon. It's February right now. Anyway, that's pretty much the whole story. Do you take care of this whole place?
No, I don't.
Do you just live right here?
No, I take care of some of the places.
Oh, it's really wonderful.
It's a real oasis, isn't it?
Do you want to be on my YouTube channel? Like, I have a gardening YouTube channel, and I was taking pictures of all this stuff.
No, I didn't design it or plant it.
Uh-huh.
I do the maintenance gardening.
Well, you're doing a great job.
Oh, no, don't.
Yeah.
Look, you need some new glasses.
I do?
Yes.
Oh, I get it. Yeah, I'm a little slower than most people, so jokes tend to pass me over for a second until I think about them.
No, it's...
But, no, it's beautiful. I love the wild look.
Well, it is, yeah. I'm trying just to tame it a little.
Just a little. Don't tame it too much. We want it to look a little wild. All right. Well, hey, thanks for all the wonderful work. And
Thanks. Are you working down...
yeah, I put these palms. I have a nursery in Richmond.
Oh,
We sell palm trees and exotic plants.
Oh, okay.
We have a really big lot, and someday I was thinking of putting homes on the lot, kind of like this. But this is a really good example of fitting in a lot of homes on a lot of small area.
It's quite amazing.
Yeah, they did a great job. And but also making it look incredibly botanical and not making it look like you robbed all the square footage of the earth for the people and left some for the
It's
plants.
amazing. There was a church. There was a church here
Uh-huh.
that I guess was kind of derelict, and so they took it down, and voila.
And how old is this place? It looks like about 4 or 5 years old?
No.
10?
At least, maybe 12.
12,
Yeah,
okay.
I lose track of time, but...
Yeah. Because the plants aren't too huge yet. Like the wisteria is not that big.
Well, because wisteria rot rotted it to the ground.
Oh,
and
really?
This is like it's trying to come back
Oh,
up.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay. And what's your name?
My name is Susie.
Susie, right on. I'm going to send you a link to this video. You're going to love it. Send it to all your friends. You'll be proud of what you're doing here.
Well, I don't know how to use a computer, so I can't do that.
Oh, but I bet you have a friend that will show it to you or something. All right, cool. All right, well, that's good. I'm going to hit the road now. Thanks for letting me tour the place.
Okay, come back maybe when it gets cleaned up.
Yeah, all right.